There is a specific, heavy kind of silence that follows when a massive cultural voice is suddenly cut short. Sidhu Moose Wala was a global music phenomenon. He disrupted the Punjabi cultural landscape, bridging the gap between traditional folk sounds and modern rap. The scale of his reach is visible in the numbers. He accumulated billions of streams and earned direct public endorsements from Western megastars like Drake. The catalyst for his assassination did not start with a street rivalry. It started with a bureaucratic decision. In May 2022, the government abruptly pulled back the security details for hundreds of high-profile individuals. That decision was compounded by a catastrophic error. The confidential list of those newly unprotected targets was leaked directly to the press. The daylight assassination that followed on May 29th was a highly calculated strike. It actively exploited this publicized, state-created security vacuum. The hit was quickly claimed by the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. They started in local student politics before evolving into a sophisticated, organized crime syndicate. The core paradox of this syndicate is where it is run from. Bishnoi operates his massive criminal empire seamlessly while locked inside Tihar jail, one of India's most heavily guarded prisons. From his cell, Bishnoi delegates operations. Orders flow out from the prison to various regional modules and anonymous aliases scattered across the country. The transnational handler, Goldy Brar, orchestrated the logistics from Canada. He used encrypted communications, bypassing border security entirely. The motive behind the attack traces back to a brutal cycle of retaliation. The Bishnoi syndicate claimed they were settling a score with the rival Bombiha gang over a previous murder. The Indian underworld clearly operates as a transnational cartel system. Geography and prison walls no longer disrupt the chain of command. To pull off the assassination, the cartel divided the operation into highly specialized, compartmentalized modules. They used dedicated spotters, logisticians, and a separate team of shooters. During the reconnaissance phase, local spotters set up active surveillance outside Moose Wala's residence, meticulously tracking his daily movements leading up to the attack. On May 29th, Moose Wala made a vulnerable choice. He left his bulletproof SUV behind and traveled in a black Mahindra Thar with limited security. The hit squad had prepared for this exact scenario. They smuggled in military-grade hardware, specifically tactical assault rifles, to guarantee overwhelming firepower. As Moose Wala drove down a narrow road, the shooters utilized a bottleneck tactic. Two separate vehicles maneuvered to intercept and box him in, leaving absolutely no route for escape. The ambush was executed with the precision of a military operation. It highlights the severe, specialized operational capacity these gangs now possess. The immediate shockwave of the murder carried a grim realization for the public. Immense wealth and international fame cannot shield a person from organized crime. The political fallout was intense. Community leaders and citizens placed massive pressure on the state government to answer for the security lapses that enabled the hit. This forced an aggressive response from the state. The National Investigation Agency launched a nationwide crackdown targeting the growing nexus between local gangsters and terror groups. Because the handlers operate from abroad, the investigation escalated internationally. Law enforcement issued red notices to hunt down the handlers pulling the strings from North America and Europe. Today's Punjab is showing echoes of the 1990s Mumbai underworld, a time when mafias wielded unchecked systemic power over the region. Sidhu Moose Wala's death was a declaration of war by a sophisticated cartel. It proves until the deep roots of these networks are severed, the shadow of violence remains.